everyone. I met with Ryan Hedlum, which is one of my inspirations because he is the founder of Design U, which is the student organization I'm heavily involved with. I went out of my way to ask him at my portfolio event where I showcase all the work I've done all semester because I wanted him to see what I have and then be able to go up to him in person so he could see a similar passion we both have for Design U. And I was really hoping that through this meeting I would feel more confident talking to him and feel more comfortable sharing what I've done, because he's a very intimidating person at first because he's so honored and ranked so high at Design U since he is the founder. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't feel intimidated, but rather be able to reach out and share my experiences and then hear from his advice, and it'd be more of an equal conversation. Ryan and I met at Espresso Royale, which is a coffee shop down the road from my house. We met in person so that we could be able to really have a good discussion, and once I told him the reason why I was meeting with him, in his words, he was jazzed about meeting with me. He was very interested to hear why I was taking this course and how it relates to what I'm doing now with my major and whatnot. And he shared one of my favorite stories that I remember him sharing when I first met him about how he came about creating Design U. And basically, when he was a sophomore in college, him and his design friends were just sitting around in their living room and late of night and just talking about the things that they really value about the design that they do and how they really wished to have a real-world experience working with businesses or doing something for the community using their talents that they had. And all of a sudden, the three of them just started getting very passionate about what they're talking about and what they're invested in, and just started spitballing ideas about how to create something that could actually do that. And little did he know, this would be later on one of the #1 student groups at the U that was ranked, and to see how successful it actually became. And this really reminded me of actually something early in September when I was meeting with one of my best friends that I've met in Design U, and how we started talking about all the things that we love and what we found from our experiences being freshmen last year in the program, and finding all the things that we wanted to change about the internship, and how then we started getting super excited about it and saying, well, like, what if we take on the internship this semester and redesign the whole program and make it something so much better and useful. And I realized through this how much confidence I had sharing this, and how we started feeling that we could actually do this and that we could actually use the leadership skills that I've learned and be able to seek others with similar paths and design projects, and how I want to be a resource for individuals. I was able to gain some currency with Ryan through our meeting, through both, first off, knowledge, because he's a MECE student, so he has a lot of engineering experience, and he was able to help give me some more resources for how I can target engineering students in my freshman design internship I'm trying to create, and also definitely inspiration, because he was so inspired about what he ended up going about and doing, and hearing his encouragement about what I was doing made me feel even more inspired to do this because he was in support of it. And no matter what, like, I know Ryan's always going to be a very helpful person, and being able to see how much he wants to reach out and help me through this process was super cool, and it makes me want to do the same for the students that I would be leading in my freshman internship. I think having that guidance is super helpful because he has rank and he has a lot of experience to then help me become a better leader in what I'm trying to do this next semester. I think overall the conversation went super well, just because I felt a lot more confident since the last time I talked to him as a freshman. I think through the experiences I've had in leadership this semester, being the director, I was able to just feel less insecure telling him about my experiences and even my failures this semester. And I think the next time I meet with him, I hope to have even more to share with him, and more to have more of a conversation rather than seeking his advice on everything. I think that my predictions came true about feeling excited that we would be able to share the similar passion, because we definitely had that. And I think through my leadership development in this next chapter of taking this project on, being able to just have so much motivation and excitement, like I should say enthusiasm, as he had, will be a very great addition to how I will be a leader this next semester. Thanks so much for listening.